Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, the lawyer who stopped re-explaining herself to ChatGPT. A corporate lawyer got so tired of re-explaining herself to ChatGPT that she changed how an entire profession works. That sounds like an exaggeration. Is it?
Only a little. Her name kept coming up in legal tech forums last year. Diane, a mergers lawyer in Chicago. Every morning she'd paste the same context into the chatbot. Her firm's style, the deal structure, which clauses she cared about. By 9:15, she'd already lost 20 minutes to a machine with amnesia.
So she was doing unpaid onboarding for software. Why is that a story worth telling?
Because the fix she stumbled into is the single most underrated productivity shift of the past 2 years. She stopped treating the AI as a vending machine. One question, one snack, forget you existed. And started treating it as a colleague who keeps a file on you.
Slow down, a file on you. What does that actually mean under the hood?
It means persistent context, information the model carries between sessions instead of forgetting the second you close the tab. There are two flavors. One is memory, where the tool quietly saves facts about you. The other is a project workspace, where you dump documents and instructions once, and everything you ask lives inside that container.
Give me the concrete version. What did Diane actually do?
She moved to Claude Projects. That's Anthropic's feature, where you create a folder, load the deal documents, and a page of standing instructions, and every chat inside it already knows the rules. ChatGPT has the same idea with projects, and it's saved memory. And Gemini, Google's model, pulls context from your Google Docs and Gmail if you let it. She picked Claude because lawyers liked how it handled long contracts without losing the thread.
Here's the uncomfortable question. Isn't persistent context just a fancy phrase for, I typed my preferences once? Why does that deserve a wave?
Because the re-explaining tax is bigger than it looks. If you brief the model for 10 minutes before every real task, and you do 5 tasks a day, that's nearly an hour of pure setup. Gone. A vendor survey from Anthropic last year claimed professionals using projects cut repeat prompting by roughly 40%. Vendor number, so salt it. But the direction is obviously right.
40% less typing. Fine, but what's the catch? Nothing this useful is free.
The catch is that a machine that remembers you also remembers your mistakes. If you tell it once that a certain clause is standard, and you were wrong, it'll cheerfully repeat your error across 40 documents with total confidence. Persistent context is a photocopier. It duplicates whatever you feed it, including the smudge.
So garbage in perpetuity. How do people guard against that?
You treat the standing instructions like a legal document themselves. Review them monthly. Diane keeps a short file, maybe 15 lines, that says who she is, what tone she wants, what she never wants the model to assume. When a deal ends, she archives that project so its context can't bleed into the next one.
The privacy person in the room is twitching. You're telling executives to load confidential deal documents into a chatbot?
Into the business tier, yes. The paid enterprise versions of ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini all now contractually promise they won't train on your data. The free consumer versions are a different animal. And no, you should not paste a live acquisition into those. That distinction is the whole ballgame, and most people never check which one they're in.
If I'm an exec listening right now, what's the one thing I do this afternoon?
Open whichever of the 3 tools your company already pays for, create one project, and write a single page. Who you are, what you're working on, and 3 rules for how the AI should answer you. Then work inside that project for a week. You'll feel the difference by Wednesday.
1 page, 1 project, 1 week, and stop being the machine's unpaid intern.
Exactly. The model was always willing to remember you. You just had to stop assuming it couldn't.
That's it. The AI decision tools are live at mba-training.com.